Westbrook rapidly trying to claim that honor.
And he gets the bucket.
A good open look, and he splashes home the three.
Cavaliers have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Irving kicks to James. The turnaround, that's good.
You know, I was thinking back to that Iverson quote on Westbrook. They play with that same fire. The styles in which they play are different, but you can see the intensity is the same between them. And a really good way to start the game. He's a guy who, if he gets it going early, he's going to give you problems.
Durant with the steal. To the inside. And it's sent back by Irving. And they're able to recover. And he gets it to go. First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Thompson passes to Irving. A 3-ball. Can't hit. So the Thunder will take it the other way. And Westbrook gets it to go on the assist by Durant. And it's 8 points for Russell Westbrook.
Well, that fast break went according to plan.
Yeah, nice. Job there, Greg. Recognizing the opportunity was there to push it, and then excellent execution.
Here's Roberson. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Shot from 16. And that one comes up a bit short. The Cavaliers trail by 5. Well, you go back last season, the Cavs had a very slow start to the year. Not surprising. They had a lot of new faces and people they're bringing together. Clark, it didn't look like the powerhouse they would end up being as a result.
Well, you know, they were kind of fumbling and bumbling around in the 5th and 6th spots in the East for the first half of the season. Made some changes, though, through trade, and that got them going, I think.
Here's Smith. Can't get it to go. Ibaka with some nice D. The Thunder leading by 5. Westbrook dishes to Robertson. Back to Westbrook. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
And how about a little bit of showmanship there as he increases the lead?
Oh, I like that. That's got to be, though, a tough pill for the defense to swallow.
Well, he's a guy that you know can hurt you with his passing. And right there, he does some damage with his finishing, too.
And really, the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
And Irving pulls it down.
And Kevin, they need to be consistent with their effort on the boards. You look at the box score, and they're at a definite disadvantage.
And, you know, time will tell how... How big a factor that becomes in this game, guys, but if you're the coaching staff, it's certainly a point of emphasis.
And so it's Oklahoma City with it, following the score by Cleveland.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
From outside the arc, score the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
How about that move? You'll see very few players able to pull off just sensational stuff.
And Roberson kicks to Westbrook. With 1 on the clock. And He hits the jump shot. Westbrook's got 12 in the game.
You know, his ability is matched only by his energy, guys. I mean, he's usually in the middle of everything for his team.
A nice first quarter of play. We've seen plenty of offense so far. It's the Thunder up 2. And back with the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And of course, as we've always seen with James, it's not just about the numbers, but his tremendous.
Putting all the pressure on me to be better and come through for my teammates. This is the position I put myself in. It's the position I put our team in, and as the leader and the guy that goes out there and make things happen, that's the way it's going to be.
Well, that there is straight talk from a man who does not pretend. The Westbrook example, how to take responsibility and
he gets the bucket. A good open look, and he splashes home the 3.
Cavaliers have gone 3 of 5.
Lead. And Kevin, that's why he is the king. He doesn't say, hey, I'm just one of the 5 guys. No, he knows who he is and what he has to do. Bottom line, he's the man. Climb on my shoulders, and I'm going to take you to the promised land.
Welcome back, folks. We have a close game here at the start of the second quarter of play. And what stands out to you from Oklahoma City in this one?
Really active hands early on here as they're able to acquire several steals.
Well, they've really been aggressive, guys, on defense, and it's paid off, so why stop? Keep it up.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. On the court for Cleveland, they've got Jefferson. Mozgov is out there with Channing Frye. Then it's Matthew Dellavedova, and it's Shumpert in at the 2-guard spot. What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Thunder?
And so far, these guys have done a fantastic job finding the opening man and getting some easy baskets.
They've established their presence in the paint tonight. Also, a lot of their scoring to this point coming from down low.
A platoon swap here for Cleveland.
And guys, Dion Waiters is a man who has never met a shot he didn't like. Despite shooting less than 40% from the field last season, he just kept on shooting. Now, every once in a while, he'd get hot and it would look good. But when he's off, which was most of the time, it didn't look very good. He's got to improve shot selection and shot discipline.
Thompson misses.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
And he gets it to go.
And just a little bit ragged defensively there, Clark.
Ray, getting back to Waiters, there's a reason the Cavaliers dealt the former 4th overall pick in the draft. Not only did he shoot poorly, but Clark, he averaged less than 2 assists a game.
Yeah, I think it's a mindset adjustment with Waiters. I've loved his talent and his ability to make plays and shots. Now he just has to recalibrate his thinking so he can be effective in the role he's asked to play. Cutting into that lead a little bit. Way to finish.
And the basket is still shaking.
Oh, I mean, he has got power in bunches on that two-hand.
And the rejection by Smith. Oh, and here we go. Irving's got it. The fast break chance. Stolen by Westbrook. Here's Cantor. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
Well, he won't miss many of those, especially with the defender not in the best of positions there. Maybe that'll ignite him. I mean, impossible not to get pumped up after that. At least I think that would be the case.
Well, you can see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are. Look at them. They are pumped up.
Yeah, they're geeky.
And that's what the alley-oops guys will do for your team.
There's a screen by Cantor. Durant. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. The Cavaliers trail by 6. And James throws it down.
Incredible timing on the alley-oop.
He absolutely hammered it down.
And guys, mark that play right there, because that could be the one that leads to a surge to break this thing wide open.
Dishes to Waiters. 3-pointer. They get it back.
A really good rebound in traffic. That's what the big fella's there for.
Man, he got fancy with that one, didn't he?
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open.
I tell you what, I like that, though, guys. Some coaches might not want you to make a play like that, but I tell you what, when you got the skills like that, I say go for it.
Here's Cantor. That's good, and a nice assist from Durant. Cantor's got 4 this quarter. Cavaliers have gone 4 of 6 in the field here in the second. And there's the pass to Thompson. Oh, wide open look for Love. No good on the triple.
Well, I tell you what, guys, last season the Thunder were fantastic on the glass. I mean, they started out as a great rebound. Team and got even better after their trades.
Smith against Waiters. Pulls up on the wing. Thunder with the rebound. Ibaka's got his 3rd rebound tonight. Here's Durant. Not wasting any time and taking the shot and knocking it down. Durant's got 11. Last season, the Oklahoma City Thunder led the entire NBA in rebounding. Greg, they did well on both ends. First in the league and offense. That jam is just beautiful. Just floating to the rim on that slam.
Boy, when he gets up and stays up.
Man, you could clock his hang time with an hourglass.
Timeout is called. First of the game.
They can't guard us on the perimeter. Spread the floor, isolate up top. Spacing, fellas. Spacing.
I mean, the highest paid player in the league. And you know what? He deserves it. This guy has really carried the mantra as the face of our game, as well as anybody. And I tell you what, people now are starting to acknowledge the guy also delivers when it matters.
Randy Foye, he's checked in for Oklahoma City.
And nobody... guys among the defenders stepping up to challenge him on that drive to the 10.
And Greg, he says thank you very much and sails in for the flush.
And those are the kind of sequences that tell you why the score is what it is.
Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
Yes, Kevin, during that last break, I heard Billy Donovan as he addressed his team. He preached patient offense and encouraged his guys to use the shot clock. He wants his guys to be deliberate. They're not going to wait for halftime. They want those adjustments to have an impact right away. Over to you, Kevin.
All right, Doris, thanks.
And you know, for LeBron, he's blazed a trail as far as his business empire is concerned. He gave his childhood friends a chance to manage his affairs. Many thought it was a huge mistake, but he's doing quite well with the guys that he chose.
Irving drives in. Thompson in the post, defended by Durant. Shot clock at 6. James, no good.
Yeah, credit the D there. Got his hands up and made sure he wasn't comfortable on the release.
Sure did. Stayed real snug on it and didn't allow him the space he needed to get a good shot off.
And for LeBron, he said he'd like to be a billionaire. It's his ambition to have an influence that goes beyond the game. And guys, he is certainly on his way.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. And then Durant with the jam.
Boy, he threw out some punishment with that two-hand throwdown.
And Clark, now's the time to do it. Continue to attack that rim.
Irving kicks to Thompson. And here's Love for 3. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Love's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And Westbrook, here we go. Elbow shot is on the way. Goes back up, and it's good. But hold on, the officials may want to look at that one on the replay monitor. And we are not going to halftime just yet. Officials signaling they are going to review the tape.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, you know, some might say, hey, can't we just skip the replay this time around? But you just never know.
Yeah, anything can happen. I mean, they want to get the call right, and the league is taking steps to speed the process with the Replay Review Center in Secaucus queuing up the footage for the officials.
Well, the ruling is in, and the call stands. No basket, so no change, Clark, and the scoreboard as we end the quarter.
Smart decision to review the shot. That was indeed very close to being legitimate.
And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that has been very close so far. Thunder lead by 4. And now we'll send it down to Doris Burke, who's standing by.
Well, Kevin,
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hi again, everybody. Ernie Johnson here, joined by Shaq and Kenny the Jet. Welcome to the halftime show on 2K Sports. Kevin Durant was on fire in the first half. He ended up with 15 points, 3 rebounds, and 2 assists. Multiple times we saw the bench cheering him on in the first 2 quarters of this one. Kenny, let's get your take on Oklahoma City.
Efficiency, efficiency, efficiency. The 3 E's, Shaq. That's all I got to say. They've avoided turning the basketball over, and that's a recipe for success. Now, here's how they do it. By sacrificing the highlight reel plays, you get good looks, and those home run plays will still come.
All right, that is going to wrap up our halftime report, as it's just about time for the start of the third quarter.
The third quarter now beginning. Both sides looking to pull away in the last half of the game.
What a performance from Durant here. 15 points, and also those active hands of his have led to a pair of steals.
And he can just change a game with his defense, and he's thrown off their rhythm completely the last several possessions.
So for Oklahoma City right now, the rugged duo of Ibaka and Adams in the middle. Russell Westbrook out there with Roberson. And it's Durant in at the 3 spot. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
Look at Kevin Durant, and he does have a bit of an unusual body type. Still is fairly thin, even after 8 years in the league. Yet up until last season, he'd been one of the more durable players in the league. Kind of like Reggie Miller in that regard.
2 shots. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one.